Episode 14, or Season 2, Episode 2 of Solo Leveling has just aired today, and honestly, I'm completely at a loss for words. This episode was nothing short of peak anime, and there's so much to unpack. The level of intensity, the progression of the story, and the sheer quality of the animation have all taken a step up. We need to break it all down because this episode delivered some unforgettable moments. Let's start with a quick breakdown of events. Now, since if you probably already know the episode like the back of your hand, I won't spend too much time rehashing every detail. But there are some key moments we absolutely have to talk about. First up, we need to address one of the most pivotal moments of the episode. Jinwoo takes out an A-rank tank, Kim Chul, who, let's be real, was asking for it the entire time. After abandoning his own team to die and threatening Jinwoo's group by the fire, Kim was practically begging for Karma to come knocking. And Karma did arrive in the form of Igris, Jinwoo's knight, who finished him off in a way that felt both satisfying and a little unsettling. But what really stood out was what happened next. Jinwoo didn't just defeat Kim, he resurrected him as a part of his growing shadow army. That moment of transformation into Iron was both eerie and exciting. While Iron's personality may seem a little on the slow side, his raw power as a new shadow soldier is ridiculous. This single scene showcased Jinwoo's ruthless side, reminding us that he's not only afraid to do what needs to be done, even if it feels morally complex. But to rewind to the beginning of the episode, it kicks off with Jinwoo's shadow army of mages, knights, and even giant bears launching an assault against the Ice Elves. This action was perfect, with the animation capturing the chaos and the intensity of battle. Every moment, in my opinion, felt deliberate, every attack impactful, and it's pretty clear that the studio is sparing no effort in bringing these battles to life. Now, meanwhile, outside of the Red Gate, an S-rank hunter appears, waiting with an ominous presence. Now, this hunter, whose name is Hwang Dong-soo, reveals his motives to kill Jinwoo. He doesn't actually believe that Jinwoo killed his brother, but he admits that he's doing it just because he feels like it. That is pretty intense if you ask me. And this makes it clear that his character will play a significant role in future conflicts, adding yet another layer of anticipation. Now, let's talk about the best and most insane part of this episode, Jinwoo's showdown with Baruka, the leader of the Ice Elves. Baruka, known for his agility and ferocity, proved to be a formidable opponent. His swift movements and sheer strength made this battle one of the most intense we have seen so far. But Jinwoo's strategic thinking and the overwhelming numbers of his shadow army gave him the edge he needed. The animation during this fight was honestly top-notch, catching the speed and power of every exchange. Unlike some criticism from last episode about the fight, this scene felt fluid and impactful, doing justice to the scale of the confrontation. And of course, Jinwoo ultimately emerges victorious, but not without a twist. He attempts to resurrect Baruka, fails, leaving fans with mixed feelings. While it makes sense from a power dynamic perspective, Baruka is clearly beyond Jinwoo's current capabilities. It would have been incredible to see such a skilled fighter added to the new Shadow Army. Now, going back to Kim Chul's death, it's worth noting how this moment reflects Jinwoo's evolution as a character. His decision to have Igris kill Kim was intense, even unsettling, yet it felt oddly justified. Kim's actions earlier in the episode painted him as irredeemable, and this demise felt like a necessary step forward for the group's survival. And let me tell you, the relief I felt during this scene was really unexpected, but it shows how well the show manages to blur the lines between right and wrong. Now, Iron's addition to the army is also a game changer. While it seems like he might not be the brightest, his sheer physical presence and loyalty make him a valuable asset for Jinwoo. With Iron on his side, Jinwoo is better prepared for the challenges ahead. And now, the best moment of the episode, I think we can all agree, without a doubt, was the fight with Baruka. It delivered everything fans could have hoped for: epic combat, strategic brilliance, and a satisfying resolution. However, the aftermath where Jinwoo couldn't resurrect Baruka was bittersweet. This brings me to what I consider the only weak point of an otherwise fantastic episode. Jinwoo's inability to resurrect Baruka was disappointing, though I understand why it had to happen. Baruka's power level is likely too much for Jinwoo to handle right now, and adding both Baruka and Iron in one episode might have felt like overkill. Still, it's hard not to imagine how amazing it would have been to see Baruka fighting alongside Jinwoo's shadows in future battles. And unsurprisingly, this episode has sparked a range of reactions from fans. Many are praising the animation quality, especially during the fight scenes, which were dynamic and visually stunning. Jinwoo's character development is also earning accolades, as the show continues to delve deeper into his complex personality. However, some fans are voicing concerns about changes from the original webtoon. Whether it's tweaks to certain scenes or character designs, these differences have left some viewers feeling that the anime isn't fully capturing the essence of the source material. While these criticisms are valid, they don't overshadow the fact that the episode delivered a compelling and visually impressive story. So basically, episode 14 was an absolute masterpiece, of course, in my opinion. From the thrilling battles to the character-defining moments, it's pretty clear that Solo Leveling is hitting its stride. While there were a few minor letdowns like Baruka's resurrection failure, they're far outweighed by the episode's strengths. With Jinwoo's army growing stronger and stronger and the stakes getting even higher, the stage is set for even more epic moments in the episodes to come. And that's all we have about this newest episode. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We are actually getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, so if we manage to hit that goal, that would be so crazy. But yeah, if you guys like this content, make sure to stay tuned for my next coming content. I post these episode recaps weekly, so make sure to be there next week. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, stay curious.